Thanks for tuning in to ND Golf. I'm Nicholas of One, and here we are finally back with a club review. We have been away for quite some time, but as you know, I have got another channel now. It's called Golfbox Academy, so if you want swing tips, make sure you go check out that channel. But today we are going to be reviewing the TaylorMade Sim Driver. We're going to see if the aerodynamics that they're talking about in this driver is going to make that club head speed go a little bit quicker, to make your ball speed go a little bit faster so you can hit it further. And the great thing about this is going to be a really good review for most of you golfers, because most of you swing it as slow as me, under that 105 mile per hour swing mark. Anyway, let's see if the Sim is going to make it in your bag in 2020. Now, before I get into today's video, make sure you do me a massive favor. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell. The bell is going to give you a notification of when my next video is coming out, and subscribing is absolutely free. It just helps me grow my channel so I can put more content out there. Now, the big thing why you want to hit that bell is we've got reviews from Callaway, we've got reviews from TaylorMade, we've got reviews from Mizuno, and lots of other things coming up really early in 2020. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get into the TaylorMade Sim Driver review. Okay, let's talk text and specs first of all, because that's probably the most important thing when it comes to a new driver. Now, twist face is still there, so from the M5 and M6 driver, that is carried on into the new Sim Driver. Now, you're probably thinking, Sim Driver, where the hell did they come up with that name? Well, I don't know. We were so used to seeing M series drivers, I was expecting to see an M7 and an M8, but Sim is a new driver. Now, what does Sim stand for? It stands for shape in motion. A very different name to what we're used to when it comes to a TaylorMade driver. Now, what is the major difference in this driver in comparison to the M series? It is all about this sole plate here, and this angled sole plate. Now, what that angle means is as you're coming down into impact, whichever which way you do, you could be coming slightly over the top, you could be coming from the inside, so they say, but because of this angle, it helps to disperse the air around the head even more effectively. And if we can disperse the air more effectively around this head, means we've got more aerodynamics, means we've got more club head speed, which means we're going to get more ball speed, including the technology in this twist face, and then all of a sudden we're going to be hitting the ball a lot further. So that is the main key feature of this driver. Now, you can still see here we've still got the ability to adjust the weights on the bottom, so we can add a little bit more draw bias or a little bit more fade bias, and you also still got the adjustability in the neck. But the main difference in this driver is all got to do with this sole plate. Anyway, enough talking. Let's go hit this driver and let's actually see if it really does increase club head speed and make me hit it a little bit further. Now, I roughly average around the 101 mark when it comes to club head speed. So I would expect to kind of see club head speed jump up to 102, which will then increase ball speed, which will then of course make the ball go further. Anyway, let's have a hit. Now, the one thing I will definitely say about this driver, it is a bit of a different shape to what I'm used to seeing, because I usually play a Callaway driver, but I will say that it has much more appeal to me than the M5 and M6 did. The carbon fiber crown is a lot more defined in comparison to previous models, and the white top line I do much prefer to the grey top line that we saw of the other previous drivers. Now, shaft wise, I am hitting a Diamana 60 stiff shaft. Let's actually see how this works. Now, like I said, the main thing I'm looking for here is club head speed in comparison to what I normally hit. All right, let's go. First shot, let's see what this TaylorMade driver can actually do for me. Okay, a little bit left to right shape, felt fairly solid. All right, 1.38, I hit it a little bit high on the head. Path, not too bad, swing speed 105, so it has jumped up a little bit. Now, like I said, I'm usually around the 101 to 102 mark, so I can actually say club head speed did jump up there, but it wasn't my best hit because it was a little bit high up the face. Anyway, let's go number two. Okay, that one was a little bit better. Nice high ball flight. Now this is a 9 degree. Now the big thing is with these, they're again 103 club head speed, 147 ball speed, 233 carry. Now for me, I'm normally a 217 to 220 carry, so it is going further. So I must say that's pretty good. All right, let's try again. Sounds really good. Again, a little bit left, but cutting back to the right. Ball flight's really high. Now, sound-wise, a little bit more tinny than what I'm used to, but again, there we go, club head speed 103. So it is definitely a little bit quicker than what my normal club head speeds are. Let's hit a couple more. Okay, again, a little bit high and right, but again, 104 club speed. So I've got to say that club speed wise, it's actually doing its job, and I am hitting it a little bit further than what I normally do. Ball speed's not as quick as what I would like it to be at 146, but spin numbers are pretty good. Let's try one more. Let's go after this one a little bit more. Okay, again, a little bit high and to the right. Not hitting it the best today, but again, club head speed 104. I'm really, really impressed with the club head speeds I'm getting from this driver. All right, last one, and we'll call it a day. Yeah, looks like cut shots are on the agenda today. But 141 smash, 104 club head speed, and that's because I'm not catching it out of the middle, but carries a little bit longer. Spin numbers are really good. Now this driver does look, like I said, really nice. It is a bit tinnier than what I'm used to like hearing when it comes to a driver, but I'm really, really impressed with the club head speeds I'm getting, because normally, like I said, I don't get those kind of club head speeds. I will say definitely that aerodynamics in this driver is actually working really well. So the most important thing now is, if you're going to go and try this driver out in 2020, make sure that you get fit by your local pro. So go down to your local golf course or your local store and make sure you get fit for this driver. I will honestly say that the aerodynamics in this driver is working, and I did have a club head speed increase. Did it relate to ball speed? Not with me today, because I wasn't exactly catching it out of the middle, but I did definitely see a club head speed increase in comparison to what I'm used to seeing. Anyway, definitely a driver for you to try out in 2020, the all new TaylorMade Sim Driver, shape in motion. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the bell, and we will see you again shortly on ND Golf.